Welcome to the month-end close. For decades, executive teams have gathered in boardrooms to reconcile conflicting spreadsheets, arguing over which numbers to trust as the paperwork keeps piling up. Relying on historical management reports creates a severe blind spot, especially in India's credit-driven, high-velocity market. By the time you receive the data, the market conditions have already shifted. The solution requires moving from an autopsy approach, closing the books to see what went wrong last month, to a continuous pulse. This is the shift to real-time financial dashboards. Steering a modern enterprise using 30-day-old reports guarantees you will hit the obstacles directly in front of you. Over the next 6 months, we will walk through a step-by-step roadmap to build your real-time command center, turning the finance function from a historical scorekeeper into a strategic partner. Step 1 happens before the clock starts. You must have an API-ready cloud ERP system. Real-time dashboards require live, continuous data feeds, not manual uploads. The second requirement is much harder. Your master data must be aggressively cleansed. If you have unreconciled ledgers or duplicate vendor codes in your system, the dashboard will pull those errors forward. A visualization tool does not create order out of bad data. It simply visualizes the existing mess at lightning speed. Technology cannot fix broken accounting practices. It can only scale their visibility. Month 1 is about alignment. You need to assemble a cross-functional task force to identify your top 10 crucial KPIs, and they must extend outside a strictly finance-only bubble. To get an accurate picture of cash flow, you have to integrate operational metrics. This means pulling day sales outstanding from the sales team and live budget utilization from procurement. This diagram shows how we fix the reporting conflict. By taking disparate data nodes from across the organization and forcing them to converge into one central hub, we establish a true single source of truth. Breaking these departmental silos is a mandatory political requirement before it can become a technical reality. In month 2, the data engineers step in. Their job is to establish the API connections required to build a centralized data warehouse. This dashboard mockup illustrates proactive tax compliance. By connecting your ERP directly to the GST network, the system can immediately flag unmatched vendor invoices and protect your input tax credit. For export-import businesses billing in US dollars against the domestic currency, volatility is a severe threat to margins. To counter this, we integrate live Forex tickers alongside open invoice data. This setup gives CFOs the exact timing needed to execute effective hedging strategies. Through real-time integration, regulatory compliance and currency volatility shift from unpredictable risks into manageable variables. By month 3, it is time to build the minimum viable product. Keep the scope strict. Focus entirely on cash flow and top-line revenue. The primary risk during this phase is dashboard fatigue. If you overwhelm an executive with 50 different charts on a single screen, they will stop logging in. This diagram demonstrates exception-based management. The system remains quiet, only notifying you when a critical metric, like operating cash, dips below a safe threshold. When that alert appears, the CFO can click the anomaly. The view expands to reveal the vendor liabilities causing the cash drain. A well-designed executive dashboard hides its complexity until the exact moment that complexity is needed. Month 4 is user acceptance testing. During this phase, you must reconcile the new real-time data side by side against your traditional monthly reports to guarantee accuracy. This is also where you will confront the silent killer of any real-time architecture: garbage in, garbage out. If a regional sales office delays entering their daily figures, the information on your sophisticated real-time dashboard becomes instantly obsolete. To keep the system alive, you have to enforce strict daily data entry mandates across every department. A real-time command center is only as fast as the slowest human in your data pipeline. In months 5 and 6, you scale the platform enterprise-wide. This involves rolling out additional modules for procurement and payroll and conducting comprehensive staff training. To ensure the rollout is working, track the daily active usage. If the CEO and department heads are logging in every day, you have achieved true executive adoption. This visual tracks our final ROI metrics. The proof of success is watching your financial close cycle drop from 15 days down to 3, while your reliance on external working capital steadily shrinks. This transition buys back hundreds of hours previously lost to manual reconciliation, allowing your analysts to focus on strategic modeling instead of data entry. Once the system is live, the ultimate test arrives during peak, high-burn consumer events, where working capital comes under extreme pressure. During the intense Diwali festive season, consumer surges cause inventory to move rapidly, and cash burn from marketing and procurement spikes. Real-time monitoring allows you to track daily cash positions, ensuring your liquidity doesn't get trapped in slow-moving inventory, while fast-moving goods stock out. Having this visibility during periods of market chaos turns a basic survival scenario into a distinct competitive advantage. You have now completed the 6-month roadmap. The finance function has permanently shifted from reactive scorekeeping to proactive management. The next step in this evolution is to accelerate data ingestion even further by implementing automated accounts payable workflows, like OCR invoice processing. This brings us to continuous accounting. The heavy burden of month-end tasks is distributed smoothly, day by day, creating an always-on financial state. A functional command center turns historical accounting into a predictive tool, giving the CFO the visibility needed to adjust strategy while the market is still moving.